We are what? Decorating our house. My realtor comes back to me saying he don't want to sell the house to you if you're gonna have modification. How did we go from hardwood to tile? To be very frank, I don't understand why I'm being treated this way, like a damn fugitive in my own home. So, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Anita Söne, and today I'm with Christine, my business partner, because we are what? Decorating our house. We are about to close on this house you see here. It's been building for months. There's been drama, like the floors, for example, will be changed by the time you see it again. Like a little drama if you've seen the previous video.
Lots of drama.
Hello. So this is the part where basically the house is pretty much done, aside from the floors. But you go in and kind of just do a last look around. Now, houses that are already built, have already been lived in, don't really have this step. But because it's a new build, a brand new build, we have the option to go in and do a quote unquote blue taping. So it's really important for this step to like really just come in with a fine tooth comb. And there's warranty and whatever. So really taking advantage and just fine tooth combing that house, make sure every little bit is to your liking. So yeah, we're gonna get there in a few minutes and let's get to this blue taping. Anyways, we're pulling up to the house now, as you can see. Hi guys, so it's me in editing. I'm gonna try to explain the situation a little bit better. So you guys let me know if you guys think it was, I don't know if it was one of those racist home buying situations. I don't know if it's what it is, but let me just explain to you our experience and you guys let me know. So first off, we bought this house in March of 2022, right? This is a brand new build, so we knew that it wasn't gonna be completed until the end of May, which is what they told us, end of May, let's say May 31st, right? So we buy the house, we put our title money down, or we do the mortgage, everything's on our end, completed, done, fabulous, cool. All we have to do now is wait to close, and we can't close until the house is done being built. So, when you buy a new house, usually they let you do modifications. And because I'm going to make it a content house and things like that, I wanted to do little modifications. And I was willing to pay for those modifications, right? Tell me why the builder comes back to this is all through my realtor, by the way. The one time I tried to contact the builder on my own to ask him an innocent question about flooring, my realtor messaged me immediately. She was like, Anita, do not, don't message him.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Like, I'm your point of contact. Don't go to him directly. And till this day, I think that's mad shady, because why shouldn't I be able to just ask him like, oh, hey, what type of floor options do you have? Very innocent questions I was asking. And the way that he didn't even reply to me, he like 5 minutes later, my realtor replied to me.
Is it a coincidence?
Being like, oh, don't do that. It's just weird. And I have a conspiracy that they're working together, but we'll get into that later. So basically, I wanted this little modification, just little like color changes, if you will. My realtor comes back to me saying, hey, oh, they don't want to sell the house to you if you're gonna have modifications. You rather go with a buyer that doesn't want any modifications and that will take the house as is, even though I'm willing to pay for those modifications. Red flag. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess no modifications then. But I did push on the flooring. I said, please, like, we want this type of flooring as like a gray, because it had a really bright yellow flooring. We wanted a more gray brown tone. So I begged them, I was like, please, can we do this type of flooring? They charged me, mind you, the original flooring was hardwood flooring, right? The one that I wanted was also hardwood, but they were like, we can do the tile wood thing for you. But it's a $5,000 upcharge. Excuse me, what?
I remember thinking, I'm about to beat the up.
How did we go from hardwood to tile and it's $5,000 more? So I'm like, and mind you, I didn't realize it was tile until literally like a few weeks ago when we went to see the house for the final time. And I was like, oh, this is hardwood, right? They were like, oh no, I was like, what? Anyways, so this is happening, right? Let's say it's April now. My realtor talks to the builder and apparently they need to push out the date 2 months or 3 months to August to finish the house. So I'm like, damn, August? So we went from May to August? That's a pretty big jump. But again, I just, I say it's fine. I have to send all these documents saying that I'm okay with it. Cool. Now, when this is all going on, cool, right? I go online, I show my friend, oh yeah, I'm about a house, I'm so excited. She's like, oh, let me see. So I go online to send her the link. And she's like, oh, it says it's still for sale. I'm like, what? No.
That's so disrespectful.
Long story short, we ended up going with a new mortgage person. His name is Tori. He's actually very fabulous. I'm gonna plug his information here. He had us closed in 9 days. Like, in the real estate buying home whatever world, that's unheard of. So shout out to him. He's really sweet. He asks only for the necessary documents, and we gotta push it. So mind you, right, my realtor is like telling me like, hey, like, she's on my ass. Like, you're gonna see in the videos here, the guy was like, yo, like, how come you guys are having delays? How come you guys are having delays? And I'm just like, builder, shut up. You guys pushed this out 2 months. We didn't say nothing. We just said, okay, and signed your documents. Now that we're like a week or 2 late on the mortgage, which is not our fault, because literally the guy got, I don't know if he got fired or he just left. He didn't tell nobody. The bank didn't tell us nothing. We literally just found out because we called my mom, I think she even went in branch. She's like, yo, where's Hank? And they were like, oh yeah, he's gone. So, he ended up charging us a $200 a week penalty fee. Excuse me, $200 a day. So every day additional to the closing date that we didn't close, $200. Yes. Basically, that's why I was chewing her out on the phone, because I was just fed the up. So anyways, we get charged. Yeah, too long to read. We paid all that. It was like 2 weeks of penalty day. 200 times 14 days. That's what we had to pay. So here's the kicker, right? I've gone to the house. The floors are wrong. These are the original yellow ugly floors that I said I didn't want. So I'm like, yo, realtor, what's good? Why are the floors like this? She's like, oh, you're probably in the wrong house. So I was like, sis, I think I know which house I bought. Don't do me like that. And then I sent her pictures and I sent her proof that it is the right house. She's like, oh, okay, let me talk to the builder. The builder comes back. He says, oh, to her, like, oh yeah, you know, is she okay with that? Because, you know, no, I'm not okay with it. Please change it. And I'm thanking God that we had contracts signed for the floors, because again, I had to pay that extra $5,000. So basically they're like, oh, okay, well, we'll have to redo the floors. And I'm like, oh, so you mean you guys are going to be causing a delay? Okay, so then that means that $200 a day we're paying, I'm gonna need to run that back, because it seems like you're the delay here, right? Nah. I told my realtor this. She's like, yeah, but Anita, like, honestly, like, he has the power to do.
He could decide not to. He has the right to say, no, I'm not pushing it back. And granted, he'd have to take his chance.
What do you mean he has the power? The house isn't done. Technically, why should we pay $200 a day penalty fee if he's causing a delay in the house because he did the wrong floors? He has to redo the floors. Yo, when I told this realtor was not for us, she literally was like, listen, like, do you want to get the house or do you want to play these games? Because if you play these games, you're going to lose. You're going to lose your $5,000 floor deposit. You're going to lose your title money. You're going to lose X, Y, and Z, all the time and effort. So Anita, just suck it up and deal with it. It's basically what she said to me. Basically, I'm thinking we're still good for, let's say it's like a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday. And on Tuesday, I showed up to the house. I'm looking cute. I invite my friend, photographer, because I'm like, yo, like, I'm extra. Like, I want to take some pictures. Like, it's like a new home, like pop champagne. I could brought me flowers. So we get there, and I'm texting my realtor, like, hey, like, I'm here. She's like, oh, I thought you knew, like, it was moved. I'm like, what do you mean moved? Oh, well, because, you know, your parents, you haven't gotten the money yet. And I'm like, they sent that money days ago. Okay, yeah, but the money hasn't reached the accounts yet.
No, I'm doing everything I can.
And I'm like, why is that my problem? Like, we already paid, we signed our documents, we did everything we're supposed to do. Like, let me into my house. I have what? Photographer, I'm dressed. Nah, you're not gonna embarrass me like this. I even had personal interior decorators, designers who literally came to the house ready to like decorate. Like, nah, like this is too big of a day for me. What do you mean? I'm sitting there in the driveway, not a way to enter my own house. And she's like, oh, okay, well, how about this? Like, I'm gonna call to see, because there's a little lockbox that the construction people use. I'm gonna call to see if we can get you the keys that way, since nobody's there. I'm like, okay, cool. She calls me back. She's like, you know, the builder is hesitant to let you have the keys. He doesn't want to just give it out to anybody.
Flashback.
To be very frank, I don't understand why I'm being treated this way, like a damn fugitive in my own home.
and why I don't have a realtor that actually advocates for me, that can, oh, you know what? Let's use the law. The 700 amendments that I've signed, that I know something is in there about a house being done. Okay, so the floorings aren't done. They're not gonna be done for weeks. Yet somehow in this twisted time frame, we still get penalized $200 a day because we didn't go on time. But when they delay by months, by literal months, now we're in by weeks, floors that were in, I'm not talking about the extra contract floors, I'm talking about the basic ones with the house are not done. Yet somehow, some way, I'm still being penalized. I've spoken to my other realtor friends, and long story short, they're saying I'm getting played like a fiddle by you. They say that you're not being a good advocate, that where did you even find her? My mom is probably filing a report as we speak, to be very honest. And just to have you tell me that, oh, you know, we'll see if Johnny will like Johnny's been so graceful. Johnny, I don't know if you're married to him, but I don't understand why it's like me versus you and Johnny and not the other way around. It's extremely, and look at this photographer looking at me. I'm looking at him. I don't know what to tell him. Designers who are in my text right now, blowing up my phones. I'm on the way. What do you mean I have to turn back?
A few minutes later.
If you don't have a reply, that's fine. I'll just hang up the phone and continue trying to get my life together.
I'm letting you get it all out. I'm just, you know, it's an extremely unfortunate situation. You have every right to feel the way you do. I respect your feelings. I understand where that emotion is coming from. You mentioned the law. The law is that ownership is not complete until the deal is funded.
But I don't understand why you're even saying that to me, knowing that I've already paid the money. Why are you speaking to me about that?
Your money is coming.
Why is that my problem? I've already paid.
Because unfortunately, it's your problem in the fact that the seller, cannot release the keys, and under the law, the home is not yours until it has been funded.
Which I reiterate my previous statement.
Huh? Nah, that insult, like the way, nah. From then on, I was like, this realtor, yo, what? Oh, they want to just give the keys out to who's anybody? That really pissed me off. And the builder is still acting like, oh, what do you think, the check is gonna bounce? You think the wire is not gonna reach your account? Don't insult me. No, we set them proof. We said, what else do they want? So at this point, my realtor is basically telling me that the builder is saying, child, they'll wait to receive the money. And until they get the money, they're not convinced that you guys actually paid. So I'm dumb insulted right now. I'm embarrassed because I have all these people here twiddling their fingers, wondering when we're gonna enter the house. And I told her, I'm like, listen, like, I have all these people here, find out a way. So finally she's like, okay, we're gonna give you the code to the Dropbox, but remember to put the keys back when you're done. Okay, to my own house, sure. So we get into the house, we do our thing, cool. And I put the keys back. She's calling me like, did you put it back correctly? Did you scramble the lock? Did you, yo, I'm not an infant? Okay, I'm not an infant. Yeah, I put it back correctly. I sent her a picture of it. This girl, literally like later that night, drove all the way from where she lives to the house to double check that I closed it and I put it back correctly. Like that was my first home buying process and it was such a bad one. Like it was I just felt so ill. Like if not that the house was such a good deal financially, because we bought during a really good time, honestly, I would have been like, guys, keep the money out of here. I'm not gonna be disrespected like this. Like I'm buying your house. You guys should be gingering me. Like why I'm over here begging and I'm putting up with $200 fees and I'm putting up with open face insults and I'm putting up with X, Y, and Z. Like nah, like it just felt like they didn't want us to buy the house. Like they were trying to push us out at any nook and cranny. So girl, you guys let me know if that was normal for the buying process, if that was definitely prejudice. Like I don't know what to think because this is my first experience, but that's the story. Let's get back to the video. So, but nothing's gonna stop this home ownership and nothing's gonna stop this business. And that includes getting it furnished. So originally what we wanted to do, and we still might do, we're gonna work with local designers, Black-owned designers, and kind of just make this place a little bit like a gallery for them. So kind of promoting their business of interior design, while also, you know, making our business, which will be for, you'll see very soon. We kind of wanted it to be one of those partnership things where we give them exposure in exchange for the services. And we, of course, we pay for like the furniture and all that, but in terms of the design services,
We can't afford it.
we can't afford it. Like, this is gonna be real with you. And now we're looking at the space and we're just kind of like, low-key, between Christine, the goddess of design, and me, the finesser of trying to get everything cheap, I think we can do this on our own. And we already have a brief and design for like how we want each of the spaces to look. So what we're gonna go do now is just go through all the spaces, just reiterate and confirm what we wanna do for each space, and then take it to the next level from there. So we'll just start with the main bedroom. For here, we wanna knock down these shelves and make this like a little vanity space. For here, you know, we wanna have our big bed, be this side, maybe a little nice mirror moment here. Potentially something here, we're not too sure yet. Of course, the bathroom is pretty much done, just need to add in little decorations and trinkets. Something here just to like, cause it's a pretty decent landing.
Yeah.
So something here, maybe it's like a little selfie wall or something just to put here.
Logo, mirror, whatever.
And then just potentially doing something with this wall. Like as you go down the stairs, maybe even something on this stairs, just, you know. So this room, we're a little bit undecided just because like, so this will be like closet slash vanity room, like get ready with me trying out outfits type of.
Get ready with me.
Yes.
Next outfit.
Right, so having that type of space here with the bathroom to kind of match the vibes. So yep, and then the last room upstairs, which is honestly my favorite room, I feel like. Lots of light here, which is why I like it so much. So yeah, we'll be the podcaster slash YouTuber room. We'll have like setup here, and then lots of light. Yeah, just trying to figure out honestly a way for all the rooms as multi-purpose as possible, but not feeling like we're doing too much. So heading downstairs, again having something here, thinking of having the TV couch vibe here. Maybe we'll do something small here depending on what the space allows for.
Yeah.
Want to do something with this wall. Yeah. The little like cozy little corner. I definitely needs like a statement piece. I don't know, is it gonna be facing this way?
To me, I think this makes more sense for the TV because even in the kitchen, you won't be able to see it. That was
It's true.
Yeah. You can have the couch not touching the wall, which they say is how you know you made it in life when your couch doesn't touch the wall.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a couch here, do something, maybe some love seats or something. We'll figure it out, but I think the TV makes so much sense here.
So here, depending on what's affordable, we're gonna see like if we can like paint this. This one might be hard to paint because it's like water dealing with, so we might keep this as it is. If we can find a cheap gold one, it might do gold. Same thing with the sink interior. I think it's one of those things that we'll see what the budget allows and what we can DIY. And just for here, we want to do like a nice little like organized pantry vibe, just like aesthetic. And now for this bathroom, it's gonna be a big bathroom because everyone's gonna be using it because it's like, you know, the main bathroom, especially for events and such. So really wanna do something that's like maybe rainforest vibes. Maybe have like our logo back here and like neon letters. Just have this bathroom just really be a really cute concept so that like you can get the free promo. And then also we have the entryway. Really want to do something here like this. I see
Mirror, nice little welcome station. Sanitizer, maybe like a little
check-in or something. I don't know. Something that's just really
cute and very like hotel, like receptionist without receptionist
vibes. Exactly, self-service, and then you be able to just do your thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, and maybe we can eat.
Garage. I forgot about that.
Yes. Let's get into the garage, guys. gonna be hot as balls. We're gonna have to really make sure that these corners are insulated so that they're not pumping out electricity to the world for free. But we want to use this place as like a photography studio. I think it's a massive space, so we'll definitely be able to do that. We just need to make sure it's like outside proof so that it doesn't get too hot in this Houston weather. So backyard, we absolutely love these little like hardwares and things. They're just so cute. So, and the grass is, it's looking dead. So we're thinking like, depending on what design we do back here, we might end up just doing turf all the way if it's a design that's heavy in stone.
Yeah.
But
or maybe those really large stepping stones with the grass.
yes. So I think it'll just be a lot of feng shui, like really planning out the flow. And if anything is rendered, I feel like this should be rendered. Yeah, and we're definitely gonna cut out this tree, like, cause what you're in our property, like. Yeah, so that's basically it for the house. Just a little rundown. We've got a lot of thinking to do. I think it'll be very piece by piece. But I'm ready to like, let's just, let's pull the trigger and let's do it.
Spend money on labor. We have hands.
Yeah, we have hands and brains, so we definitely can get this. And I think it'll be really fun, just to like piece it all together.
We'll call on the men in our lives for
Yes.
I need to
Next time you see us, we'll be actually like, all right, look at that tree. We'll be picking paints. We'll be going to go shop for this and that. So let's buckle up, guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Into the next one. Bye.
Bye.